welcome, welcome, welcome back to another episode of my Purdue Boilermakers Dynasty here on College Football 26. We are in year 4, aka the 2028 season, at 6-0 and number 2 in the country. How far have we come in this series? Took over a team that had gone 1-11 before we took over them, and they were like a 73, 74 overall, something like that, I think, in the base game. We have dramatically improved them, and we are coming off of another impressive victory at home against Notre Dame, who was ranked number 4. We were ranked number 5, probably the biggest game, non-playoff, that we've had here in the series. We were able to come out with a win. Almost gave up a late lead there. Notre Dame made a good push in the fourth quarter. Just the second half in general, but it was not enough to overcome our lead. It was a super efficient day from Baker, even if it wasn't, just a tremendous day. Did take 4 sacks, but we ran the ball really well. We did really well on third down, had our best performance defensively on third down as well. Now, Notre Dame did have their number 1 quarterback go down, arguably their best player, the best quarterback I think that I've seen in this game. But it's the way of the road sometimes. And in this one, we are going to be taking on Rutgers on the road. Rutgers is 4-3. We got to take a trip to New Jersey to play them, and I'm going the wrong direction. Started off 3-0. Obviously, not playing any great teams there. Got beat up by Illinois. Played close with Minnesota. Got beat up on by Oregon, and then Maryland back-to-back. So the best 3 teams they played by a substantial margin all beat them pretty handedly. You see at the top, 71 overall, 69 offense, 74 defense. One thing I'm going to try to keep in mind today in this episode and kind of moving forward this season. So we found this quarterback, Fabian Calvin, that we really like. He's a dual threat, good athlete. Not a great one, but I think is a guy that could develop into being something along the lines of a Bryce Baker. Certainly needs some jump up in his accuracy, but everything else I think is in a really solid starting point. But we are not meeting his deal breaker now, playing style, which is due to passing yards. Now we're barely off of it. If we come down here, so we're a C, so Maryland is right above us. How many yards per game is Maryland throwing for? So we're throwing for 274 yards per game offensively. A lot of that came early in the season, our first couple of games. We've definitely focused on being more of a rushing team this year. So let me just take a quick look at the stats here from Maryland, who has a very, very good quarterback, if memory serves correctly, Malik Washington. And just see what he's kind of doing per game, and we'll try to get to that number. So 278. So we're not far off of it. I think a couple of 300-yard games will put us in a really good spot there to land Calvin. But something I wanted to keep in mind. Let's take a look at this roster for Rutgers. I almost forgot to do that. Rutgers are right down below us. Pretty solid quarterback. Good speed, good accuracy, strong enough arm, good on the run, good under pressure. So they got a solid quarterback. Their top running back is down. That actually might hurt us because he's only an 85 speed guy. But Guerriere here, really solid, 93 speed. What's the quarterback's name? Davila. Okay. So solid running back. Wide receivers have some speed. They're not great overall players, but can create problems with their athleticism. The tight ends are just okay. This offensive line is real good at left guard. That's about it. The defensive line is not great. The linebackers got some athleticism there. The cornerbacks are super stupid fast, of course, because of course they are. Wow, 299 speed cornerbacks with good size. And then even their third guy is 5'10", but 90 speed, 94 acceleration. Decent zone guy as well. Okay, that's not great. And the safeties, not particularly good. So trying to get to that passing yardage mark may be a little bit tougher. Certainly a game, if I'm not worried about it at all, I think you could really easily, just hop in here. I think we could just run it all over them. And the most important thing is winning this game, certainly. It's a game on the road, but we're going to try to get some passing yards in. I'd like to get to that 300 mark today. That should allow us to put some points back onto Calvin to hopefully bring him in and give him an opportunity to develop, because Bryce Baker should be back for us next year just because his deal breaker is still playing time. We'll see if we can take down the Scarlet Knights here. A night game on the road. Got a fun little environment here. Nice light show. Fireworks in the background. And we get it done. We're the #2 team in the country. You know you're going to get every team's best. But you're going up against a team that's 1-3 in the conference, and those 3 losses have been by a pretty substantial margin. We are going to start off this game by kicking the football. Really, really hoping that we can dominate this game defensively. We've been more aggressive this year than we have in the past at sending additional pass rushers and trying to play a little bit more man. Quarterback's got good attributes, not putting up a great season, not a terrible one. 10 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, but the completion percentage is certainly lower than I would have expected. We'll come out and just base a line, cover 3, see how things look to get us started. Davila in the backfield. Hand it off to a speedy running back, and that is a really solid start there, Guerriere. Nice run, start them off. Wide receivers want to just come out in the blitz. They are fast at wide receiver. Not overly athletic at tight end. Run play gets shut down as Lawton and Scales coming on the blitz. Knock him down for a loss of a yard there. You go empty. We'll play coverage this time. No pressure. Another first down. Okay. 3 wide receivers. Kegler's our best pass rusher. Schumacher had a double-digit sack season last year, but has not been great. Kegler's got the toughest matchup along the line here as well. This time they're going 4 wide receivers, 1 running back, so we will going to stay in the nickel. Want to play a little coverage here. Kegler comes through and is going to get a sack along with Schumacher. Getting back in the backfield and making something happen. Loss there. It'll be a 3rd and 5. They now pull in 2 tight ends. Run play. Baxter gets downhill, wraps him up a gain of 2, and Rutgers has to punt. So a good start for them. 2 first downs. Then the offense stalls. In big part due to that sack between Kegler and Schumacher. We'll get to see this passing offense out here in just a second. Andre Smith. Good return there. Let's see how they line up. Jamar Harris, Corey Smith. Corey Smith's been excellent. Harris has been really good. I think Baker, for the most part, has been really, really good. Been arguably my favorite quarterback to play with so far in this series. Would have loved to play with Taylor Downs again. Did not get that opportunity. And we almost threw an interception. Start things off. That's wanting to be too aggressive. Let's just take it on the chin. Might be the worst decision I made all year. They play it looks like a 3-3-5 defense, so might be a little hard to consistently throw this football over the top at all. We'll kind of see how things play out though. Do this little sprint out play. Should be able to get to the outside, and we do. Gonna get hit, so we go 3 and out offensively. Not a good start there at all. 0 for 2 start of the day for Baker. Made a nice play. Quarterback spy guy came out there and just went after us. Back out on defense. Again, when we see 2 tight ends on the field, I really like this nickel package because I like the players that we have out here. We're going to send pressure, send these linebackers. They make a throw to these, especially this team, Rutgers, if they get the ball out to these tight ends. They're not great athletes. They're not going to break the game open for them. See if we can affect Davila that way. Wide receiver handoff. Morton And Marable in there making plays. Going to be a 3rd and 1 now. They're going goal line, which I've had an impossible time trying to stop this. What I know is coming is the quarterback sneak. Oh, they actually run it wide this time, and it does not work. First time I've ever seen them do anything other than the quarterback sneak in that formation. Loss of 2. Play action pass, and they might have been open there for sure. DeAndre Smith will get another chance to receive this punt. Decent enough return. Let's just play our offense. If we can make things happen in the passing game, we'll do that. But 4 guys in the box. No reason this should not be a big run play to start us off on this drive, and we'll get our first down. I really think this 3-3-5 is going to be kind of hard to throw the ball against. Add in their talent in the secondaries. We take another sack. I'm really struggling with this. I need to be running the football. I'm thinking too much about that quarterback recruit. Gotta let the game just come to you. This is hat on a hat run play. Great blocking there from Easley. Pick up our big runs. Our first 2 runs have been really easy for Volk thus far. Defense has got them spread out wide again, and Volk's got another good carry. Yeah, I don't necessarily think we'll have a hard time running the football in this game. Push comes to shove. We're going to come out in the pass here. This is Stenerud. Finally got our first completion of the day. Just a gain of 4. Second completion of the day. Empty. Smith. Smith's been really good. Really was a late bloomer for us late last year, despite kind of operating as that X receiver, but really turned it on in the latter part of the year. This is going to be a touchdown to DeAndre Smith. Easy drive. Get the run game going. Let the rest of it just kind of play out as it does. 20-yard score there. 7-0 lead now for the Boilermakers. This, in theory, should be a game like, I think we got guys that could play for awards. I think a guy like Corey Smith. I think Volk. I think Bryce Baker, if I keep the interceptions down with his rushing upside, can be really, really solid. I need to kind of get that run game going a little bit, especially after he went into negative last week. I think we can play. This is when you're kind of hoping this is an opportunity to build up some stats for guys. I look at Keegler as an All-American type candidate with the tackles for loss. Get an early sack in this one. Stuck down that run play. Scales and Keegler. It'll be a 3rd and 7 now. He's going to come out in the blitz package. We're going to send it 3rd and... let's come out of it. Keegler and Schumacher get back there again to combine on the sack. Rutgers offensive line. This should be a matchup that we win very consistently today. Forcing another punt. DeAndre Smith on the return. Not a whole lot there. Still trying to work on improving this read option game. Let's start off the drive with that. Baker takes it. We're going to pull that, and Baker's got some room to run. Slide down. Almost gets a first down. Take it. Get this over to DeAndre Smith. 96 speed inside the 5. Huge play. DeAndre Smith is the one guy that can still play with these guys from a speed perspective. Into the first quarter at 7-0, and we are knocking on the door of the end zone here again. Got really good burst, man. Up to 74 passing yards is something I'm going to try to keep in the back of my mind. Let's do the read Y flat. See if we can get Gantz out there up the field. Should work. Gant is going to break through and is going to get stopped at the 1. We got a ton of touchdowns with center route. Let's try the toss with the fake jet here. Hopefully that corner runs with Harris. If he does not, nope, it's probably not going to work. It's all about how it's set up. 3rd and goal, toying with our food a little bit here. Becker takes it. Oh, and gets hit. Corey Smith breaking open. After seeing D out for a field goal. Shouldn't have much problem with this one. Into nothing. Disappointing in there. Try to get a little fancy. He said just handing it off straight away. Trying to switch up some of the offense. Well, maybe that fake jet would work, but as soon as that defensive back kind of holds still there, you're not given a whole lot of options. 4 wide receivers and a running back to get this started. Vila takes the snap. It's a big-time handoff to their quick running back. That time he got good blocking, was able to spring that. 2 tight ends mean we're sending linebackers. Vila takes it. It's another handoff. Baxter and Hines really have to make the play there. Front 7 got ate up a little bit there from a blocking perspective. 2nd and 5. Takes it. It's going to be a delayed handoff. Going to get shut down by Lawton, at least initially. He's going to get credit for a tackle for loss there. Okay. 3rd and 8. Let's play coverage here again. We're doing a nice job getting pretty stock pressure. Not so much here on this play, and it's a one-on-one shot. Hines has been really good at this play and picks it off. Going to start off at our own 2-yard line behind Dory Hines. Makes the play. Almost would have rathered him. Obviously just knock that one down, but I'd rather do that than some freak touchdown happen. Let's get to running the football here. And off to Volk. A lot of good blocking up ahead of him and a stiff arm. Huge gain there for Volk. Having a field day on the ground. It's just out of Volk again. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6. It's a Steno Rouge, a flag on the play. It might have been going to be a hold. It is. Indiana Ganafo. Now it's a 2nd and 18. Okay. Work around this. Really fast in this secondary. Baker's going to take this. Work this up to Corey Smith. Make it a more manageable 3rd down, but still a long 3rd down here. Baker takes it. They're going to send pressure. Can he get around it? He cannot. Good play. So hold comes back to bite us in the tail there. This is a good secondary for them. Showing very little life on the offensive side of things, but we're struggling a bit on our side because we could just run the football, I think, on them. We go empty. It's back out of that. Eagle almost got to the inside there. Nice play over the middle. Finds the tight end. Scales and Marable on the tackles. Going to send pressure off the left side here. Oh, okay. Nice tackle there from Baxter, but it's a first down. Good play. Bringing in 2 running backs this time. A little pistol formation. Ready for them to start taking a shot. I guess they took one and we picked it off, so. Schumacher and Lawton back there to make a play there. A loss of 5. Guerriere having a tough time getting things going. Already the 3rd tackle for loss of the day for Schumacher. 2nd and 15. Swat this to a Tampa 2. Kegler gets back there, but Davila able to get through the sack. And 17 makes an incredible play, and the Scarlet Knights have this fan base rocking. What a play here. Kegler's all over Davila. I mean, this should have been a sack. But he's able to get around there, finds the open guy, doesn't even step into the throw. But then 3 guys around him, he breaks all of their tackles. Big time. 3rd down play, making it work. Take that for a touchback. Four wide receivers. Decent run there for Volk. Second and 4. We'll play action. Yep. Oh, somehow got that in there to Corey Smith. What did it look like over the top? Looks like they might have been coming up late. Yeah. Been tough to kind of get that throw off there to Smith. Not a good read, but it held up for right there. Volk, nice carry, good vision, good blocking. Didn't necessarily open up the hole you're trying to hit there, but it does work. Good play at the line. Tipping that down. 3rd and 2. Not showing they can stop us running the football, and they don't here. He's averaging over 8 yards a carry. He's having a monster performance. This to Volk out of the backfield. Just use the running backs. The linebackers can't really go with us, I don't think. 2-minute warning here. Safety, does he go wide? We'll fit this underneath quickly to Harris. Gonna get the first down. All the time in the world here. Safety kind of over the top again here. Stick it. Get it back inside to Harris again. Back-to-back plays. That one's a gain of 8. Now Rutgers is going to take a timeout. Spreading them out. Baker takes the snap this time. Going to get this over to Gant. Great catch. The sophomore, he catches the football. I will give him that. Consistently brings it in. Get it over there to Gant. Catch it down at the 1. Rutgers uses their last timeout. This time we're not going to play with our food. Read option here. Baker's going to get it and take it in for a score on the read option. 17-7, we get our touchdown back. Another good drive. It's been an inconsistent first half for us. Defense has been good other than that one kind of fluke play there. Able to get that momentum back. We do start off with the ball in the second half as well. Would like one more possession here in this first half. Handoff shut down there, and we're going to take a timeout. Good. Cover 2 here. Ah, we missed the sack, and Davila's going to get a big first down there. Takes a shot, but gets out of bounds. Golly. He's breaking sacks, though, man. Making some really good plays. Clock does stop for us again. It's in pressure, and it's finally going to arrive. Loss of 8. We'll take a timeout. Go empty. Quick screen. Morton threw it out there. Trevin Baxter gets hurt on the play, and they don't use a timeout, but probably our best safety. I mean, Baxter has had some really great games. 3rd and 14. Another one-on-one shot here for Hines, who's going to knock it away. So we're going to get the ball again. Keep Darman in right now until Baxter is ready to play. I would think he'd be fine coming out of halftime. Nice stop. Give us an opportunity to maybe do some more damage here in this first half. Gary Smith, a solid return. Backing defenders way off. Going to take it. This is going to be a handoff to Volt. It's going to be a first down. Good blocking there down the field as well. Baker in the hurry up. Good throw over to Smith. Another first down. Baker takes it. It's going to be a handoff to Volk, able to slide through decently there. Let's hurry it up. Trying to find like a big shot play. Not working here thus far. Baker this time with play action. Pressure starting to come through, but he's got enough wheels to kind of get around. Just throw it away. Used up a lot of time. We got a timeout to work with. 3rd and 8. Baker this time just going to step up, slide down. Let's hurry it up. Big throw over the middle there to DeAndre Smith. I'll hurry it up one more time. Go right back to it. We'll call it timeout. Couldn't really get set the way I wanted to there. We'll take our points. Or at least attempt to take our points here. He's kick is up. It's good. 20-7 lead. We do get the ball to start the second half here as well. Yeah, we've gotten to halftime. Feeling pretty good. The offense was definitely heating up there in the second quarter, but a slow start. About 174 yards pass and need about 120, 130 in the second half to kind of help us hopefully be able to recruit Calvin again. We've run the ball extremely well. Baker's having a nice day. It's a tougher team to throw the ball on than you would think, just based on the team overall and everything. They're just so fast in that secondary. Andre Smith has been the the biggest benefactor of how good the outside cornerbacks are, and that we've had to throw the ball over the middle to him, and he's done really well in those circumstances. One play here. Not a good run. Four wide receivers, a double stack look this time. Baker takes it. Good block, great blocking. Second, third level. Big time run. Already at 118 yards rushing. Underneath, short gain there for Harris, but a gain of 4 nonetheless. Second and 6, we run a play action. Get this to Corey Smith, not the best throw of the day there for sure. Kind of a dangerous spot to have that bad of a throw. Great blocking, guys. The front 7 cannot hang with us for sure. Try to set up a screen here to Stenerud. We haven't really gotten him involved much in the Abdul Volk show in this one. Screen should be set up nicely. Gets a couple of good blocks, and Stenerud gets inside the 25. Almost into the red zone. Really solid first drive here. The second half continues. Baker takes it. Slide that in. Harris drops it. Not the best throw. Threw it largely where I wanted to, but didn't work. I went quite that far behind him. Baker this time going to take it. He's going to scramble out. He's going to have some room to operate here. Ducks out of bounds. Up a 3rd and 1. Trying to get this out to Smith. Yep. First down. More hits than I wanted him to take there. Try to actually slide. Don't really have the room. 2nd and goal. Baker takes it. Gonna climb through. Rushing touchdown for him. He's good. Covers up a lot of warts. Get the cross screen up to Abdul Volk. We get the 2-point conversion, 28-7 lead now. Rutgers is reeling. Certainly looking as if they may get blown out for their 4th game in the conference this year. 4th time in the conference, I guess is what I'm trying to say. 1st and 10, they go under center, a little I formation action. Don't see a whole lot of that, and it's a deep handoff. Good run, good blocking there. Offensive line has shown flashes of blocking really well. It's been inconsistent though. I'm going to send the linebackers again here. Ooh, nice play from Marable, dumping the tight end. Going to be the goal line again. I'm expecting this to be the quarterback sneak, and it is, and they get the first down. I think I've stopped that one time on this game out of probably 30 opportunities. Some of those I was not ready for the look, though, and that's on me. Ooh, Davila delivered a dime there as Kegler buries him in the dirt. Good play. Kegler buried him on that play. Get out quickly. Nice tackle there from Marable. Nobody over the top. Let's send a little heat from the outside this time instead of the interior. Blitz comes and Scales somehow misses the sack. Don't know how that happened. They go 4 wide. Show blitz and come out of it. You got plenty of room to operate. Oh, and just a drop. Not a great throw. Certainly good enough. That one could have been caught. That is a bad drop for Rutgers. They're trying to just stay in this game. Smith has got a lot of room. Ooh, a lot of room. I was going to say a lot of room to operate. 7 kind of came out of nowhere there. Big carry for Volk. A huge run. Goodness gracious. Have yourself a day. Harris brings it in and breaks the tackle. That was a high floater. Does work out. Handoff to Volk. It'll be a first down. He is over 150 yards on the ground here. What a day for him. Here we go. So this halfback swing to Stenerud. Send a blitz from that side. A couple of good blocks there. Almost got a first down. Set it up here again, now going the other way. Stenerud. Catch the swing. A couple of good blocks. First down. Here we go. Do the show. Break. Let's go. Big throw over it again. Good throw. Guys are making plays. Sprint out action. We'll bury that over to Braceful, who's going to get into the end zone and score. Now a 4-touchdown day for Bryce Baker. 2 on the ground, 2 through the air. D's kick is up, and it is good. Almost got that one blocked. It's a 35-7 lead. Where are we at passing yardage-wise now? Where am I at? 262. Okay. Maybe another drive of playing kind of this same way. I got to swap out my controller batteries now. There we go. All right. Might disconnect for just a second. Just a second. We are back. Did that one quicker than usual. Trick 9B. Keegler. Walton makes a nice play. Could have made one with Keegler there. Wouldn't surprise me if Rutgers comes out in this 4th quarter playing their backups. Might do another drive or 2 with the starters. Nice run. And into the 4th quarter, it's a 35-7 lead. This game is gone. We got off to a little bit of a slow start offensively. This has largely been exactly what I wanted it to be here. Up to number 2 in the country. Nebraska's at number 3. We play them later this year, so we could have 2 top 5 matchups just in the regular season. Would set us up very likely for our 3rd game of the week this year. How far we have come as Certainly really fun to see here in year 4. I still wonder how we would match up in a playoff setting. Keeler gets another sack here as they've got their backups in. Second sack of the day. He's got 2 sacks. He had 2 half sacks, so that combines for 1 and then another one. He's gotten to the quarterback a pretty good bit today. Andre Smith. I think we'll do one more drive with the starters. And then we'll move to the backups after that. Three wide receivers. Get this out to Gant. Got some room to roll. This is certainly a situation you should have no real problems scoring. Putting together a nice drive. Volk. Nice run there again, man. All right, let's get it. 162 yards for him. He has averaged over 10 yards a carry. It literally has not mattered what formation, what play, nothing. Extended route on the screen. Going to get inside the 5, down at the 1. Volk's been really good today. Let's try to get him a touchdown. Might mess up his totals, though. Hits into the end zone. Kick is up. Kick is good. 42-7. Let's take out our starting lineup. Now I have to do this again. Sub in the backup, so we'll see a little bit of Deshaun Rice. (42-7). Yeah, it's been a good game. Sorry, I'm shooting out of text. It's been good. It's been fun. And I think getting an opportunity now to kind of see these backups, see what else we kind of have here. So Boykins, we haven't played much with him. Let me just take a look at his stats while we're in here right now. So Boykins is 75 overall, a guy we're trying to redshirt, but if he doesn't redshirt, that's fine. Power rushing defensive end, now playing on the interior. Really good speed. I think he's going to be really good for us. A really good athlete. Did I look over the... I kind of hate when they change up how everything is lined up sometimes in the depth chart. So, power moves an 85. 67 finesse, would like that to get up a little bit. He's not a great run defender, but 85 power move will play with his athleticism. Let's see if we can do something with him here. One play goes wide. Okay, a good start to the backups here. So we're going to let Rice throw it around a little bit. Still trying to get as many passing yards and stuff as we can. We're just going to run our regular offense whenever it's out there. Ooh. Druzma is out there now. Got Dobbs, a transfer we had in. Michaels, I think he's going to be really special for us. Almost doesn't. They're making a play there, and we force a fumble. And look who picked it up. I believe that's Dobbs, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's Michaels. Okay. Nice. Take that. Come out now with Deshaun Rice. I don't know if he's ever going to be a starter for us. Kind of depends, I guess, on transfer portal and development and stuff. Redshirt freshman. Get this throw here over to DeAndre Smith. First down for him. I think Rice would be fine. I just don't think there's a ton of upside with him. Yeah, DeAndre Smith's going to be a menace. 100-yard day for him today. Hand off to Forsett. I hate when I make the wrong decision on like which path to go on that type of a play. Got Shelton out there. Roth we haven't seen much of either. It's this underneath Shelton. Transferred in and has not played a whole lot for us. It should be enough passing yards now to get us back into the conversation there for Calvin. Yeah, it's good blocking. Or good coverage. Started that well. And Rice actually makes a nice little play. See if we can get Forsett a score. We get 49-7. And he does exactly that. Putting it on them. What are our passing yards at now? 329, yeah. So we'll start running this out. We've only had 6 third downs this whole game. Just completely overpowering this Rutgers team. Their secondary held up well for a while, but then, you know, they just cannot stop us running the football. It's like if we decide to throw it on first down and it doesn't work, then we just hand it off and get 10 yards with Volk. I mean, they have no chance at stopping us in situations like that. So the secondary, we got Darman playing a bit. Godwin back there. Jeffrey shuts that run down. Johnson, Otay out there playing, okay. Hobbs here on the interior. Let's do Boykins here again. Quick screen. Not really the best throw. Kind of had to turn around to go get it. Good play nonetheless, though. High formation. Going to press on them. They're accepting defeat. Dobbs comes through there and makes a play. 2 tackles for him. I think he was the one that forced the fumble on that play on Rutgers' last drive as well. Try to set up a screen. It does work. Something. Still a loss of a yard. Take a snap with Drewsma here on the outside. See if we can get something to work. 3rd and 11. It's thrown to the ground. So Drewsma, not his best showing there. Alton Sly and company back there making a play. Rutgers has to punt it again. Hopefully we can just run the clock out here the rest of the way. Stenerud and Forsett some carries. We'll just call for the fair catch, give us more room to operate. I don't know that they can. I literally don't know if they can stop the run game. But this is pretty much just all Forsett, okay. I guess he's the backup 3rd down back too, so. Carry to him. Sub 3 minutes. Good to see Rice come in and look pretty solid. Decent athleticism and stuff showing. Forsett, nice run. Goodness gracious, they have nobody that can stop anything. Juan Pasco. Do we want to try to get Juan Pasco a touch here? Well, Forsett might take this one to the house here. At the 2-minute warning, we get inside the 10. Wow. Literally not really even trying to do anything. Trying to run the football. I don't see Pasco. He's not in there here on this play. Okay. Oh, there he is. He's on the right side. Threw it behind him. Okay, let's stop being ridiculous now. Man, their front 7 is dreadful. They're really good, really athletic on the back end, but they could not stop a nosebleed with their front 7. This is a burial. This might be the biggest margin of victory we have in the series, including playing an FCS team in year 1. 56-7. Actually tried to give Rice a chance to throw the football there and threw that one behind Pasco. Holiness. Pasco, though, redshirted and took a big jump. I have really, really high hopes for him as a player as we start to age out some of our other guys. Like Pasco being wide receiver 3 will not be a massive surprise for me next year. Good play. You got Corey Smith should be back. DeAndre Smith should be back. Pasco, I think at that point, is probably the next most talented guy we have. Big body, contested catch guy with good speed. What a play by Johnson, another transfer we brought in. I think that's probably been the biggest change we've seen this year is how good our cornerbacks are. I think Keegler really helps along the defensive interior with his pass rush as well. Like, we are really good in the cornerback room. I'll even decline this if it'll keep the clock running. Keep the clock does not move on that. Okay. Doesn't matter. Shut it down. They're going to punt it away again. Should eat up a lot of the clock. Well, not as much as I would like. We'll take a knee here with Rice, and we'll get out of here. 56-7 win. I mean, obviously a really, really easy one. We'll take it. Quarterback kneel. It's really, I don't understand what the criteria is. I guess if they have timeouts, it's just not going to let you just do this and run the clock out. I reckon is what they're trying to do. It's going to make me sit here and click these buttons to speed this up. But yeah, 56-7 win. Baker was really good. Volk was outstanding. Made some plays defensively for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to complain. DeAndre Smith was really good. We were just lethal against him. They had the one big play there from their wide receiver, but Baker goes for 300 passing yards, basically. 4 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 2 through the air. The offensive line was really good. Stenerud makes some nice plays, but got really helped out, obviously, just by an offensive line that just dominated their front 7. So we take a look at our stats. 616 yards of offense. That'll work. So Baker, 28 to 34, 297, 2 touchdowns through the air. Rice was 3 for 4. His one miss was bad. Volk, 9.5 yards a carry and a score. Baker, 2 rushing touchdowns. 4 set, 81 yards on 6 carries, 2 scores. Stenerud ended up not even getting a carry in this game. Okay. DeAndre Smith goes for 100 yards and a score. Corey Smith doesn't do a lot. Again, he had a tough matchup, a lot of speed out there at cornerback. Stenerud was really good out of the backfield. Gant was okay. Harris was okay. Volk had just an excellent overall day. Braceville got into the end zone. And the offensive line was really good. Marable, solid game for him. Scales had a really good game. 7 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. Lawton is probably our thumbnail player. I don't think I've done him. Well, not that it really matters at this point. I don't overly care. But, I mean, yeah, Lawton was really, really good in this game. Arguably the best player on the field. Keegler was good. Got the interception from Hines. Got the forced fumble from Michaels. And he also picked up the fumble as well. So, nice game from him. We were 2 for 2 with Gee. Field goals. We did not. Did we punt the ball one time? We did punt it twice. Okay. And then, yeah, I mean, for Rutgers, Davila 10 of 15, a buck 19, a touchdown, interception. McPhee was fine when he came in. Guerriere really struggled to run the ball, but they struggled to run it just in general. And it was McQueen that had the big score for them. He'll be their thumbnail player just strictly because of that. Defensively, they had, what, a sack on us, Burkhead? Yeah. 3 tackles for loss, and Huntington had a massive game, just purely from a tackle perspective, and then Fitzsimmons was fine there as well. But obviously a really, really dominant performance there for us. Actually, I'm not going to be able to get Lawton there. I'll just get Queen and Lawton here all at the same time. Get a. Then we're going to hop right back in here. That way it's just easier just to kind of maneuver this around. For hear from him though. But a 56-7 win, including a 21-0 fourth quarter, just to really kind of put our stamp on the game, as they essentially just gave up defensively. Dominant win. See if we can get back in the Calvin situation. We had some people come in there for, or no, excuse me, I was going to say we had people come in there on a visit, but that is incorrect. Recruiting is starting to really look up. We're up to number 1 in the country. Let's go, man. Let's go. Take a look at the scores. Did Clemson lose? Is that why we got it, or are we just getting our flowers? We had Illinois with a win. Miami with a tough win there over Boston College, Oklahoma, Red River rivalry. Gets that one done. Oklahoma State with a win. Georgia, kind of an ugly win there. Iowa State upsets Kansas State. USC big over Northwestern. Arkansas upsets Mississippi State. The Bulldogs are playing really well. Michigan beats Nebraska, hands them their first L in dominant fashion there at home. Penn State over Ohio State. Man, Penn State's looking good, but Ohio State is again struggling to put wins on the board. UCLA over Maryland. Florida over Texas A&M. Auburn over Florida State. Alabama over Vanderbilt. Notre Dame over Stanford. Pitt over Cal. And then BYU over Utah. So we end up just jumping over Clemson. Players of the week. Bodie Cahoon, Notre Dame, and then Larry Bowie out of Sam Houston has a huge game there at receiver. Isaiah Chisholm from UCLA and Celeste President are your Big Ten players of the week. Heisman watch here. Parker Livingstone back up to the top. Nothing really changing there other than Underwood and Livingstone swapping places. Take a look at our stats. Baker now up to 17 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Passing yards per game up to 275 plus the 25. Maybe that'll work out for us. Volk, he's been good, man. Had a huge performance there, averaging over 100 yards a game. Wear and tear is looking like it's in a good spot. Stenerud didn't get a carry that game, but it's obviously been good. Forsett gets into the end zone for the second time. That was Bracewell's first touchdown. I thought it was, but didn't want to say that and then be wrong. But he scores his first touchdown there. Smith, DeAndre Smith, and Gant all in there with 5. And then Scales, Lawton, Marable all over 50 tackles for us. Kigler still leading the way in tackles for loss. And he is now also up to 7.5 sacks. Schumacher at 4.5. So a lot of positives here. That was Hines' second interception of the season as well. Take a look, see if we can start recruiting Calvin again. And we can, and here comes Clemson with the pipeline. Great. Still obviously a long way to go in that one, but does not have me overly excited there for that. Just really afraid we're going to end up losing Simmons here, or Simons. Looking good there, looking good there. Oh, we finally got another offer there from Alabama. We'll see how that plays out. We do have the pipeline on them, though, so we should be okay. Recruiting battle here for Chabera. We're going to end up losing that battle. Sure as the world. We're going to struggle getting these offensive linemen. Maybe with the visit here, we can bring in Wolf. Who all is coming in on this visit? Some defensive guys. We should get some commits after this game, assuming we do win. Some of these recruiting battles are starting to get a little hectic here. that we have been leading and putting points on these guys the entire year. Just maxing out. Now I want to almost look at another quarterback. Like, golly, man. Is there somebody going unheralded here? Not really. We can look at 3-star guys. Why don't we do this? Why don't we do a search? Quarterback, play type. Let's do dual threat. Minimum of 3. Do a max of 4. Or max of 5, excuse me. I don't think we could get into that battle. After Calvin, so he's got 2 visits there, 2 offers. Take a look at O'Kine here. Throw power is certainly weak. So at least offer him a scholarship there. We got 10 points now that we can use. Schedule a visit for him. Pro potential. No, we're not going to do pro potential. We'll do playing style. Let's take 50 off there. Let's do a hard sell. Less than 10. We're already doing... Okay, so we know his now, finally, by process of elimination. Already, oops, not doing that, but we'll got 2 A's. Actually, I decided to take this away. Could have him visit on a bye. We'll just give him the 10. I want that battle to get over with, is what I want. We know his 40 here. Trying to get a guy out of Las Vegas. He is expensive to get to come on a visit. Golly. Wolf, yeah, we're doing him. Curtin, we're just barely recruiting. Treadwell, we know his now. I just hate it because, like, we've been on, like, this guy the entire year. Notre Dame's just kind of making a push, and I mean, and that's with us having the pipeline maxing out his points. Like, it's just tough. Okay, so we know his. This is just the end of the video, so if you don't feel like sticking around for this, certainly don't feel obligated to. Trying to make sure I'm maximizing these points as well as I can. Okay, so we can do the same thing for him. And this is me also just kind of assuming. I never really looked into it. I would assume like a hard sell with just his top pitches are going to be your most valuable way of operating there. Still don't exactly know which one of his it is. We're really battling Nebraska here. I'm gonna go for it. Actually, let's do a soft sell of that. We still max out there. And that's going to do it here. Some changes there on the recruiting scene for sure. We'll see how this plays out. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Your #1 Purdue Boilermakers in the next episode will be hosting Northwestern with a lot of guys coming in on a visit we're looking to get to commit to us. If you enjoy the content, again, like and subscribe. Check out my Seattle Mariners franchise on the channel as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, peace.